The Kunta Kinteh Foundation marked the 5th edition of the Kunta Kinteh Day on Friday. The celebration began with a march from traffic lights at Kairaba Avenue to the Westfield Youth Monument under the theme, Reconnecting Us to Our Roots. Kunta Kinteh Day honors the legacy of Kunta Kinteh, a Mandinka warrior from Jufre in the North Bank region. In 1767, Kunta Kinteh was captured while fetching firewood and taken to America, where he was enslaved. Historians describe him as a brave warrior who resisted his captors until the end. The Kunta Kinteh Foundation was established to preserve and share his legacy with future generations. During the event, Mr. Lamin Sise, Public Relations Officer of the Foundation, provided a brief history of Kunta Kinteh's roots.
So, Kairaba Kunta Kinteh had a son called Omoro Kinteh, and that Omoro Kinteh married two wives, Na Aisa and Sireng. With Sireng, they have Jane and Salom, and they went to live in Badibu. That's why we have Kinteh Kunda Janea and Kinteh Kunda Maramkunda. With Aisa, they have Omoro Kinteh. That was Kunta Kinteh's father. Omoro married Binta Keba, and then Kunta Kinteh was born in 1750. But this icon, before he was born, his history was prophesied. By then, he was in the womb of his mother. They met a fortune teller. Those days, fortune tellers are not like nowadays. Whatever they tell you is real. So they told Kunta Kinteh's parents they were going to have a son, but they should call him Kunta after his grandfather. So they said the boy is going to be something in the future anyway. So that something is the legacy we are celebrating today. So the story of Kunta Kinteh was already there before he was born.
Mr. Siaka Fadera, Assistant Director of the Research and Documentation Division at the National Council for Arts and Culture, expressed the government's support for Kunta Kinteh Day and encouraged the organizers to work with his office to elevate the event to a...
And from the government level, we will support this festival to the best. We will support this festival to the best. Because this is us. It's our responsibility as an institution, as a government institution, to support this kind of festival, to make sure that, because this is something that is bringing people together of one unity. We all celebrate who we are. So it's the responsibility of government to support this, and we are ready to support. About a month or two, we signed the MOU. And next year, I promise, whatever organization they organize, let them come and sit with us. We handle some of the areas for it. This, if you organize it here, is going to be something different. I know how much they can organize festival. I know festival how they can, what takes to organize festival, especially at the national. We can take this to a national level.
Mr. Mansa Tumani Bojang, an African Caribbean guest from the diaspora, emphasized the importance of the African cultural heritage.
Of course, we give thanks for the call now that has gone out for African unity. The time now to reconnect us to our roots and our culture. Our roots and our culture which has given us identity. Not the identity somebody else has given us, but the identity that shows us that Africa is the cradle of civilization. Starting from the banks of the River Nile. We're here today to strengthen our people, to let you know it is liberation time. The transatlantic slave trade was a terrible experience. We are going to reverse it from England, from the Caribbean, back to Africa.
Rohi Cham, Miss Tourism Gambia 2023 pledged her support to the Kunta Kinteh Foundation to ensure the event reaches its highest potential.
Kunta Kinteh has really taken the name of Gambia. Like, a lot of people know Gambia because of the history of Kunta Kinteh. So, for the fact that I am invited this year, I am dedicating myself, my time, my energy to this foundation from today, inshallah.
The commemoration began in Kunta Kinteh's home village of Jufre in the North Bank region, with a two-day event attended by hundreds of people. Various tribes showcased their cultural activities, celebrating the rich heritage of the region. Reporting for Kerfatu, I am Landin Sise.